So when you walk in the door, down to the left there, you have fire extinguisher. And up above, you have your control panel. At the top, you have your monitor. You can monitor your battery life, your tank levels. You have your hot water heater electric, your hot water heater gas, and your water pump. If you are going to be using your gas, you may see this fault light come on. That just means it didn't light. It takes a while for the propane to get to the appliances. If that happens, just simply shut it off and turn it back on and let it do its cycle again. You have your living room lights, security, that's the outside light, and your awning lights. And you have your slide out, in and out, and your awning in and out. I do recommend when you're running your slide in and out that you have your entrance door open. There is a lot of negative or positive pressure depending on which way that slide is going, and you want somewhere where that air can move. Next to that, you have a switch here, and it says water heater or fireplace. So you can only run one. Either you want the power going to your water heater or you want the power going to your fireplace. And you have to go to the individual. So if I want to go with hot water heater, I'll switch this and then I'll turn my hot water heater on electric. If I want to use my fireplace, I go down and then I would go and turn my fireplace on. So this isn't the actual on and off switch for the stuff, but it just directs the power to it. So here's a little pop-up outlet. You have your sink, little fold up table there, your microwave. You do need to be plugged in to 110 for your microwave to work. There's your exhaust fan and your light, propane oven and stove. Down below your stove is your converter. You'll notice there's breakers for your 110 and fuses for your 12 volt. They are marked on the door here. If you do experience something electrical wise not working, this would be the first place to look. Just make sure that you didn't throw a breaker or blow a fuse. Your fridge here, and the controls for your fridge are in the freezer part up top. You have your on and off switch, and you can switch it from auto or gas. So auto it looks for 110 electric first. If it's not available, it automatically switches to gas. Or you can switch it to gas if you're camping somewhere where you can't be plugged in. You're going to want to switch it to gas. The check light, if that starts flashing on you or comes on, that just means it didn't light. It's the exact same thing as the hot water heater. If that happens, just simply shut it off and turn it back on. Let it do its cycle again. And then you have your temperature here. So you can just press the button there and adjust your temperature. Underneath your fridge, I got this panel taken off. This is your water pump. You want to know for your winterization stuff, the clear hose is your winterization hose. Right here it's open-ended. There's a valve, a black handled valve right there. So when it's facing up to toward the clear hose, that's going to suck out of the clear hose. When you spin it so it's facing toward you, toward the blue hose here, that's going to be sucking out of your freshwater tank. So that's how you switch that. I'm going to leave it in the sucking out of the freshwater tank, because what you're going to want to do, being it's winterized now, you're going to want to put water in your tank, flush your system out, and then once you get your system flushed out, you'll want to switch your valves on your hot water heater, which I will show you once we get there. Your entertainment center and your fireplace down there. DVD player, stereo. You can switch your zones, so for the inside and outside speakers. thermostat is here. On these ones, just press the mode power button. You're going to want to see auto fan, and I'm kind of making it, trying to make it so you can kind of see it here. It doesn't show up on the phone real good, but it says auto fan. There. That's where you want to keep it. You can switch it. You can switch it down to low, high, but we're going to keep it on auto. And you can't really tell, but it is on auto again. And then you're going to press that, and you have your snowflake for your air conditioning, which you need to be plugged in for. And you have your furnace, the squiggly lines for your furnace. And then you just do your adjustment for your temperature there. And then back to off. In your back, you have your bathroom, light switches to the left, fan switch at the bottom. That's the fan there and the vent. Toilet. I do recommend RV toilet paper for your toilet. You have your shower, medicine cabinet, and your sink. Sofa at the back here. These sofas, they do fold out to a bed. You just pull the rear cushions off, and then they just kind of fold out. There's a light switch for your lights in the slide here. Your dinette table. One thing to note with these dinette tables, you have freestanding chairs, and you'll see there's anchors below the chairs. So you're going to want to make sure these are strapped down when you're traveling. You don't want your chairs floating around and crashing into stuff. Most of the time, well, maybe underneath. There'll be straps in here somewhere, and I'll find them and strap it down. In your little blue bag, dump it out a bit here. You got keys in here. There's the straps for your chairs. Remote control for your stereo. Remote control for your TV. Oops. Owner's manual. And license plate holders, bolts, remote control for your fireplace, and this is the pigtail for your solar panel plug-in if you ever decide you want to do that. Park adapter, a 30 amp to a household 110. These are good for plugging in, keeping your fridge cold, running your lights, but I don't recommend using your air conditioning or microwave with that. And then you have, there's some septic tank chemical there. Light switches in behind there. Your pantry this is where your hot water heater is, and I just want to show you this for winterizing. So there's two valves, one at the top and one at the bottom. The bottom one's a little hard to see, but it's right there. When the valve handles are in line with this bypass hose, this hose here, right here, that's a bypass hose, so it just loops around up and back to the top. When they're in line with that, that's bypassed. When your valves are facing toward your hot water heater, like that, that's feeding the hot water heater. So if both of your valves are facing toward your hot water heater, that means your hot water heater is going to be filling up, and that's the position you want them for summer use. I'm going to put them back to bypass, being this is winterized, because you don't want antifreeze going into your hot water heater. So it's bypassed right now. So when you go to use your unit, you're going to put water in your fresh tank, kick your pump in, flush your lines, make sure all your lines are clear of antifreeze, and then you'll switch those valves over and you'll be good to go. Put your plug in your hot water heater and you're good. The button for your slide out for your bedroom. Some lights, carbon monoxide detector down there. vent up top, cabinet. I see there is a place for a TV mount here. And this here. Yeah, you can just kind of, I guess that's for an extra bed if you wanted. So I think that is about it. Smoke detector up top. If there's something that I missed, or you have questions about something, give us a call. We'll help you out. And I hope you enjoy your unit, and thank you for watching.